Have you heard about a planet in our solar system that defies almost everything we understand about planets? I'm talking about Venus, the second planet from the Sun, and trust me, this mysterious world is nothing like its nickname, Earth's twin. Stick around and by the end of this video, I'll reveal the one secret about Venus that still keeps scientists awake at night. Let's dive in. Venus is similar to Earth in size, composition, and even gravity. But that's where the twin resemblance ends. Imagine an identical-looking sibling who turns out to be absolutely, completely unpredictable. That's Venus for you, a planet of paradoxes. For starters, Venus rotates in the opposite direction of most planets, including Earth. Wait, what? That's right. The sun rises in the west and sets in the east on Venus. But here's another curveball. One day on Venus, the time it takes to make a full rotation on its axis is longer than its year. A year on Venus, or the time it takes to orbit the sun, lasts just 225 Earth days. But its rotation is so slow that one Venusian day lasts 243 Earth days. Yes, you heard that right. A single day on Venus is longer than its entire year. Mind blown yet? Now, let's talk atmosphere. Venus is covered by an insanely dense layer of clouds made of sulfuric acid. Yes, acid clouds. These clouds trap heat so effectively that they create a runaway greenhouse effect, turning Venus into the hottest planet in the solar system, even though Mercury is closer to the sun. Imagine an average surface temperature of nearly 900 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead. In fact, Venus's surface is so scorching that the probes we've sent there can survive only for a few hours before they completely fry. And speaking of the surface, Venus is shrouded in mystery, in part because of those dense clouds. We've only peered through them using radar technology, and what we found is nothing short of astonishing. The surface of Venus is covered with thousands of volcanoes. Some researchers believe that at least some of these volcanoes might still be active. Picture an inferno of molten rock and toxic air. It's like stepping into a doomsday movie, only it's totally real. But it gets weirder. The atmosphere on Venus is so thick that the pressure on the surface is about 92 times greater than Earth's. Imagine being 3,000 feet underwater on Earth. That's what the pressure is like on Venus, constantly crushing down on you. You can't help but wonder, how could anything, an organism, a robot, or even a rock, survive on a planet like this? Now, you're probably thinking, why do scientists care about such an inhospitable place? Here's the kicker. Venus wasn't always like this. Geological and atmospheric studies suggest that millions, perhaps billions of years ago, Venus might have been a paradise. It may have had oceans, a temperate climate, and might even have been habitable, just like Earth. So, what happened? A runaway greenhouse effect happened. And here's where things get a little scary. Scientists study Venus to understand what could happen to Earth under extreme conditions of atmospheric warming. Venus became a cautionary tale, a warning about the dangers of unbridled environmental changes. Could Earth ever follow the path of Venus? It's a chilling question, isn't it? But the mysteries don't end there. Remember I promised something that keeps scientists up at night? Recent studies have detected a gas called phosphine in Venus's atmosphere. On Earth, phosphine is produced by microbial life in oxygen-free environments. So naturally, scientists started speculating. Could there be some kind of microbial life floating around in Venus's clouds? It's one cosmic mystery that has turned Venus into the subject of intense scrutiny. Do you want your own fascinating videos? Click the link in the description to get started today.